Hey everybody. When WRKM asked me, "Hey, do you want to record a few thoughts for America's birthday for the big July 4th special?" I said no. You told me I had the weekend off, and they said, "Well, about that." But they, strong armed me, and here I am. But that doesn't mean I don't have a few thoughts to lend to the proceedings. Everyone's been wishing America a happy birthday. But when you're someone like me who from the age of 5 has been obsessed with apocalypse, you kind of just want to wish America a nice, chill death. And I do have some notes written down. Consider this. Empires have an average lifespan of 250 years, and we are the ripe age of 245, which means if you were to get your wife pregnant now, hopefully by the time of the collapse, you'll have a kid who's old enough who could hold their own gun when BlackRock comes back to take back the homestead you thought you owned, but you didn't, that the bank sold to them. So I would say start, working on that now. But it's not all bad, though. When the government finally does turn on its citizenry, the Pentagon will remind you that it has a diversity initiative. So you won't just be killed by whites anymore. You'll be killed by blacks, my fellow browns, a few yellows, and maybe a Native American or two. And here's the thing. I'm going to feel really good about it when I'm locked up by my fellow Puerto Ricans for not believing that America's the greatest country in the world anymore. All the while, America and Russia played nuclear chess on the devil's chessboard created by the Dulles brothers, Donald Rumsfeld, and Richard Nixon. It will all be fine. If you're lucky, you'll get vaporized when they attack the major cities. But if you're the rest of us, still stuck here, you'll have to go back to the way the founding fathers always saw it. You'll claim land that's not yours. You'll protect it with force. And you'll grow your own crop on nuclear soil. You'll hunt mutated deer in the woods or that are covered in beautiful fallout snow. You'll have your bow, and as you extend your arm and you're aiming, you'll think to yourself, damn it, I never saw the series finale of Succession. I'll never know how that ends now. One day you'll get a knock on your log cabin door. Guess who it is? A fellow survivor. But this survivor is your boss from Dairy Queen. The one that told you couldn't go to your grandmother's funeral because they were understaffed. You'll feed him. You'll give him a warm blanket. You'll tell him he's safe and he can rest here for the night. But as the night goes on and you're chit-chatting away about the old times, you'll tell him her name was Agnes. He won't know what you're talking about, but you will. And he's going to find out. You'll say my grandmother's name was Agnes. Now he knows. Pieces put together. Too late, though. You've already bashed his brains in with the club you got for your son's 10th birthday. So he, too, can hunt mutated deer in the woods. Or other animals, maybe rabbits. Even though rabbit meat isn't filling, you can die of starvation only eating rabbit. That's what I learned from Jordan Peele's Us. But it won't be that bad. You'll take his body out back with your wife. You'll chop him up. And guess what? It's steak night. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe America will turn it around, I hope it does. I would prefer to live my final days in a home run by sentient AIs that project visions of a beach in my mind where I drink mimosas, but they're actually protein powder drinks that keep my old body alive so they can run massive amount of experiments on me to figure out how to turn the human body into a battery for future generations. In the end, for America, all we have is each other, and that's not saying a lot. So this July 4th, crack open a couple of beers, grill a couple of meats, and enjoy the peak. We had a hell of a run. It could have been better, certainly, but we had a hell of a run. God bless America. Happy July 4th, everyone.